Hey, good Monday morning, everybody. On this December 12th, I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. So we're now past the weekend. It was a bit gloomy with the cloudy skies, the fog, the drizzle, sometimes light rain. Today we may actually get some sunshine. In fact, this morning skies are, well, they're trying to clear across the area. We're getting a little bit of patchy fog and a few clouds just kind of drifting through, but drier air is beginning to work in a bit this morning just after 5 a.m. And that's looking pretty good. High pressure ridge building up here across the Mid South region. So I think we will see a little bit of sunshine today. Most of the drizzle is gone. Low clouds are beginning to break up a bit. So give it some time. If you're not already cleared up where you live, it will soon clear up. And I think we will see some sunshine finally today. I know it's been a while. It's been a pretty good while since we've had sun. Here's a look at the 10 days up front, the next several days, with the colder air coming in eventually as we get into the coming weekend. 51 today, mid to upper 50s, close to 60 tomorrow as we get some southerly winds breezing in here ahead of the next system, which will bring us more clouds and more rain, maybe even some thunderstorms as we get into Tuesday night into Wednesday. But look, those highs near 60, above the average of 50 for this time of the year. And then we start to cool down progressively on Thursday once the front passes, and then the much colder air takes over, and here we go. Highs only in the 30s beginning Saturday, this coming Saturday, and then lows in the 20s. There could even be some lows in the teens as we get into the beginning of next week, which is a few days before Christmas. So, yeah, you want colder air, you want it to feel like winter, and winter begins during this period as well. So, officially, looks like just as we officially went to fall, remember that first day of fall? It was like we were really warm. And then the first day of fall, it just went, shoo, and it's like, hey, right on cue, we're going into fall. This could be another one where a rare time when we could see on the first day of winter, the temperatures, you know, so, and there could be some snowflakes in this forecast, like around Friday. I'm not saying everybody's going to get it, but there's at least a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, I am saying there's a chance. Let's get to it. The details here. With Kentucky mesonet temperatures this morning, colder than they have been, and colder certainly than yesterday morning, with a lot of 30s showing up here this morning. Now, the thing to watch for this morning, if you have fog and the temperature where you live is below freezing, like 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. I see a couple of 27s on here. You could have some frozen fog or freezing fog. I don't think there's going to be much of that, but just be careful early this morning as you head to work. There could be a bridge or overpass that way. But here in extreme southern Kentucky, from Bowling Green south, you can see the temperatures are still in the low 40s. So what's happening here, we're getting drier air. The darker blue is where the skies have cleared, and that's caused the temperatures to get colder than where we see cloud cover, like down around Allen County and Monroe County, even Simpson County. That's why you're still in the 40s, because you have some clouds and fog. But where the skies have cleared from Bowling Green north, well, then it's much colder because we've lost that blanket, if you will, of cloud cover. And that's why it's colder this morning in a couple of those other areas, which could also mean some fog. So be careful. All right, here's a look At future temperatures, we do start in the 30s this morning, 30s and 40s, we'll say. And as we go through the day, we're going to get into the low 50s. 40 said this is 49 is the warmest, but still, I think maybe 50 or 51. We go down into the 30s again tonight, mid 30s or so, say 35, 36. Colder, of course, up here in the central bluegrass, warmer south of Nashville. And then tomorrow we go warmer in the upper 50s as we get that southerly flow kicking in here. The winds will begin to pick up just ahead of that next system. And this is the system that I've been talking about for several days that is going to pack a punch in the plains, and a big snowstorm, blizzard like conditions in the Rockies. And then here, it's going to be a lot of rain and wind, not necessarily severe weather. That's going to be further south of us, as of course we just came out of the weekend in which we look back 1 year ago on those devastating tornadoes. And yeah, we don't want that again. Here's a look at the maps for the days ahead, and pretty wound up system coming across the plains. As you can see today, I think we will finally see some sun breaking through the clouds. I'm not saying it's going to be completely sunny, but there will be times of clouds and sunshine today. And here comes our system getting cranked up in the plains and the Rockies, then picking up on some Gulf moisture. Here we go into tonight. The system really gets wound up. Deep low pressure system in the Rockies moving into the plains. Then it starts to pick up some Gulf moisture as we get into Tuesday. Look for increasing clouds tomorrow. I don't think it's going to rain at first, but the wind pick up late in the day. And then here comes our system with the rain tomorrow night. And look at all the snow, heavy snow, blizzard like conditions in the north central plains. And yes, that is severe weather down in southern Arkansas, Louisiana, parts, maybe even of Mississippi and Arkansas. So that's where the target zone is going to be for the severe weather as we head into Tuesday night. Here's Wednesday morning. We get a few thunderstorms, gusty thunderstorms. I don't think really severe weather. The threat for severe weather for us is further away, but it will be windy. So gusty winds coming in from the south, 20 to 30 miles per hour. Here we go into Thursday morning. We get one front passing through with the main core of rain, and then there's a second front with the colder air, and then trough after trough. It's going to continue to swing through that low pressure system that will then be over the Great Lakes. And yes, look at that. With the colder air, there could be some snow flurries, especially along and east of I-65 by Friday morning, but not cold enough to stick, not cold enough to do anything, not potent enough to do anything here. Although the higher elevations in eastern Kentucky could pick up something. And then here we go into Saturday. That moves away. Sunshine will return, and even for Sunday. So we're going to have a little bit of everything except tornadoes. We're not going to have that. We'll have thunderstorms, gusty winds, maybe even some heavy rain, lightning, thunder, and then snow flurries by Friday morning, very possible. But the bigger story here is going to be the much colder air that's going to take up or take over by the end of the week into the upcoming weekend. And it looks like on into Christmas, we're going to have cold weather with the arrival of winter, which also happens 3 days before Christmas. So everything's pretty much on cue. Yesterday's high was 50. The average high is 50. So yesterday was a very typical temperature-wise day, very typical for December, early mid-December, even though we didn't get any sunshine. Today, hoping we get some sunshine. It'd be nice to have some sun in here for a little bit. All right, you guys, headed to the radio station. I do have some things to give away this morning. like Gaylord tickets to go see all the ice and all the displays and the incredible stuff that goes in at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel and all of that. So be listening for your chance to win that coming this morning on my radio show, which starts at 6 a.m., 6 to 10, Sam 100.7. You guys have a great Monday. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the radio.